didn't even notice. I just like slung my Sun Fury in that direction and I killed an Eater of Souls. Yay. Alright. We will of course have to mine some more clouds or skylands to get more cloud walls, because jeez. I can't wait for this bridge to be done, because this is just like, because this is what I'm talking about, right? Like, I just want to be able to go to the dungeon. Like, I just want to build this big old bridge that'll just, I can just coast and run on over to it, you know? I don't want to, like, you know, have to be like, oh, running through the corruption, running through the jungle, da 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 da. You know, because the wilderness of things, it takes its own kind of toll on you. And that's fine if you can handle it. But I don't want to have to handle it over and over and over. I'm done suffering. Based. It's turning into a Terraria monologue. Day 33 in Terraria. I'm building bridges rather than tearing down trees. Based. Snipe. And then in the distance here, someone is, you know, having a hot air balloon date by the Frosty Mountains. This looks like some kind of math textbook cover for like elementary school. You know what's fucking crazy? I've never read one of those textbooks like from front to back. Right? Like I remember always doing like selective like pages out of those things. I hated textbooks because I always liked workbooks because I could write in them. And textbooks, they were always like, you can't write in those. Let's see. Silly dillies, man. Some silly dillies. But I remember like when we were in elementary school, we had gotten to the point where they gave us textbooks, and at the front of it was like all the signatures of people who like signed it to like own it when they first had their textbooks. But the thing about it was that like they told us not to do that because they're like, well, that doesn't matter anymore. These textbooks are just kind of assigned at random. And I'm like, oh, jeez, okay. All right, now where are we heading now? I'm looking at a minimap, but I'm trying to make out. I'm like, what is that? Let's see. I think now we're just... Can't tell. I think now we're just coming on to that sand pyramid. Because there's this weird ice biome right here, and I think the ice biome came upon the sand pyramid. Huh. It's weird looking though, because there's like weird like arbitrary shadows in the distance. And it kind of looks like where the dungeon's columns would be, but I have to remember this is a large file. Ho hum. Thanks for sitting here with me, everybody. My league username is Broncattus, Broncattus. Let's play. I think I had an old league for Manny Mento, but like, I don't know. I don't have it anymore. It's so weird, man, because, like, it's so weird playing something where you had multiple accounts throughout the decades, and then, like, you, like, lose kind of one, like, login credential for one account, and you're like, okay, shit, and then you put in credentials for an old account, and you reset the password for an old account, and you're like, uh-oh, I didn't know that's what I was doing. Well, I'm on this account now. Alright, this is easy. Take that out. Man. The fact that, like... The fact that you can just do that in Terraria, man. Remember I had a friend one time say that she didn't like Minecraft, and I'm like, why? And she's like, you can kill dogs in it. And I'm like... Whoever killed the dogs in Minecraft is, like, not playing that game correctly. Like, yes, you can. But it's like playing Skyrim for the plot. It's like playing an Elder Scrolls game for the plot, dog. How dare you? But everyone knows all the best writers in Bethesda just like kind of hightail it out of there after a while. But I was thinking about the story design in Elder Scrolls games the other night. Because I was like, one of the reasons why I think like the side quests, like the guilds, like the college Mages Guild, Thieves Guild, Dark Brotherhood, stuff like that. The companion. Anyway, I think one of the reasons why the companions or any side quest, but that's like a major side quest, like the guild faction quests, are oftentimes more interesting than the main story, is because they have this allure of mystery to them, and you're like kind of, it sort of is opening up to you as you unravel it and figure it out. It's very different than like, and the problem with that though, the way that that specifically juxtaposes the main quest, is because the main quests are very in your face, but the stakes are low, and in a way where they kind of shouldn't be, right? Like dragons all across Skyrim seems like a pretty intense, borderline apocalyptic thing. The Oblivion Gates opening up all over Cyrodiil and Oblivion seems like this like crisis, and it's of course called that, the Oblivion Crisis. But like, it's weird because like there's this notion where you just kind of walk around and have the world open up to you and explore things, and you're like, well, the main quest shouldn't feel like it's kind of just unraveling to me and I'm discovering it if the stakes are that high. And I think people comment on that a lot in their video essays when they critique Oblivion, is they're like, how come there's such low stakes when there's just like these Oblivion portals opening up everywhere, And whereas in the guild quests are mysterious, they're unraveling, they're you kind of discovering this area, and then what happens is they continue to get bigger only by your involvement in them, because you're kind of investigating a mystery, basically. Whereas the main quest, and so the main quest, I think, ought to feel like that more often. I wonder if Elder Scrolls 6 as the main quest should actually not be so apocalyptic as much as it is mysterious, so that way it can get away with having stakes not so high, and at the same time not caring about them anyway. You know what I mean? Because it seems like the stakes are low in a very high stakes quest. Oblivion Gates open up, but you can just ignore them and kind of explore Cyrodiil. Dragons are everywhere, but of course you can kind of just ignore that and kind of explore Skyrim as much as you want to. And I think that's been a point of critique in a lot of video essays I've seen. And it's like, yeah, man, and I think it's because if only they made the main quest mysterious and not in your face out of the gate, that could be interesting. That also I think is the difference between a promise and a hook, where it's like something kind of immediately being like, whoa, this is the world and it's crazy, versus like, hey, stick around, things might get better, So, alright, yeah, let's cut through these trees here. Oh, and my game froze. I mean, I'm talking froze. Okay, cool, now we're back. Alright. And I'm pretty sure after this tree biome and then another corruption, we hit the dungeon. So, so much of Terraria, I swear, really is just like, it's a lot of crowd control. So, it's a lot of just crowd control. But, oh, let's hit that. Oh, no! There you go. No, well, nope, that's not what I wanted. Okay, and fly. Okay, there we are. Fly away.